Hey, it's Rob. Welcome back to Get My Backpack. Today's going to be a little bit different. I am going to start with a 10-minute warm-up here on the bike, and then I'll actually move into a seated position. We'll do some stretches for my back and neck, and then some very basic seated strengthening exercises with this 10-pound kettlebell, because that's about as strong as I am right now. All right, 10-minute timer. Ready, set, go. We're about 2.5 minutes down. Heart rate is at 108. Feeling pretty good. All right, we are 5 minutes down. Heart rate is at 114. This morning, my youngest daughter had her first soccer game of the fall, and I scored 3 goals, which was really awesome. I was very proud of her. Was just thinking about how cool it would be if this time next year I was able to be the coach of her soccer team and run around with all those little girls. That might be pretty fun. I'll add that to the list of motivations. I'm starting to work up a sweat. Got about 2 minutes left. Just gotta push through. Alright, I got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good deal. So I'm sitting down now. Just a spoiler alert. This is going to seem extremely basic to about 99.999 repeating % of you. For those of us that have been injured, that are dealing with some sort of a recovery, you have to start somewhere, and that's what I'm hoping to be able to show. Even for myself, what I'm about to demonstrate is a little bit more basic because of all of the physical therapy that I've already gone through. But I just want to show you what was helpful for me, and then you can increase the weight or any sort of resistance as you go. I'll certainly be doing that myself, but since I am just now starting back after being out of physical therapy for about a year now, I need to restart because I've lost everything that I gained then. So what we're going to start with are some very basic stretches, because I always have horrible neck pain, upper back pain, and lower back pain, and this was helpful for me. Again, there are many exercises that are out there that are going to be helpful for certain folks. This is what was helpful for me, and if it benefits you as well, let me know in the comments. So I start by interlacing my fingers and putting my hands directly over my head and stretching up, trying to touch the ceiling. Then I move over to the side. You're going to feel a heavy stretch on your elongated side. Come back to the top, and then repeat on the other side. And come back up to the top. Then I put my hands in my lap. I'm going to stretch my neck here. I'm going to move to the right. I'm going to roll down. Other side, and come back to the middle. Now my neck just popped several times, so I'm going to try that again. It's very crunchy. Okay. I'm going to put my arms back over my head again and stretch up. I'm going to place one of these hands on my knee. I'm going to bend this way with one arm only. And this gives me a deeper stretch. And this whole side is what's stretching out. And it is tight. I'll bring this hand down. This hand's going straight up. And repeating on the other side. Of course, this whole side here is stretching. All right. You can do that as many times as it takes for you to loosen up. Again, I'm feeling okay right now. The bike ride really helps. I do recommend warming up before you do this so you don't get hurt. This is the part that's going to seem extremely basic. This is the only exercise that we're really going to do today. But this is what really has helped my back in the past, and it's what I'm going to rely on to increase the mobility in my spine while also increasing my strength. So I'm literally just going to grip the kettlebell with both hands. Of course, I'm sitting here on the edge of my seat. I'm not leaning back at all. I'm right here on the edge of my seat. I'm going to grip the kettlebell. This is a 10 pound. I'm going to grip this with both arms. Then I'm just going to stand up while rolling my back. Now, even at 10 pounds, believe it or not, I can feel this. It's not that it's heavy. My arms, you can see I have no problem at all. I could do this probably with one finger, with ease. It's my back. My back has lost so much muscle that this motion just with 10 pounds is difficult. So I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 reps each. I was just thinking about it. It's almost like a seated with kettlebell modified squat. So I guess this will help me a little bit tomorrow for round 3 of my circuit training exercise. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here with set number 2. Believe it or not, I'm starting to feel some tightness here in my upper back. That's pretty normal for me. I think a lot of that has to do with just not using that part of my body very often because I compensate, which is what ultimately resulted in needing hip surgery. So I just need to be very, very careful, even with 10 pounds, that I don't overexert while I'm starting to introduce new weights and resistance to that muscle group. This will be my last set. That was 3 sets of 10. We're going to call that our modified squat with weight. Maybe that term will catch on. Thanks for joining me today. I know this was a short, sort of weird one, but I'm looking forward to circuit training round 3 with you all tomorrow. Take care.